Hi students. Uh, Today I want to discuss about the variables. Like how can we do and what is LEDs with LEDs or what we can do, what are the applications of LED, and next we will make an animation game on that one. And next up, just I want to introduce you about the variables. If you observe here, the variables are very important. If you take any language, okay, like a C, C++, Java, Python, any language, they will start with the print statement. After that, they will teach you in the variables, because wherever you want to store something, wherever you want to perform something, you want to experiment something, so this is the main important part. Okay, let me introduce you about the variables. Just I prepared small presentation, just you can see it here. In this presentation I want to share how many types of variables are there here. See, the first part is like what is a variable? Actually, variable is like it is a container. We can store any type of values. We can store some values. Okay. So first of all, variable have two things. One thing is the variable name. Another thing is the value. See, if you observe here, all programs, what they will do, first of all, they will create variables and they will put some values on that one, and they will do the experiment on that values. Okay. So suppose if you want to edit that like a 2 plus 3 some addition if you want to perform, then what they will do, whenever you are giving the two value, they will store in one variable. Next we can give another value, it will store in another value. They will, whenever they want to do some operations, they will call that variables and they will take it and they do the addition operations also, whatever the operation you want it will do. But thing is, uh, here without variable can we do? Yeah, we can do, but at a time we can make one operation only, because it should be allocated to some memory location. Okay, from that memory location to we need to call. So at least for that purpose also we need to create some memory location. So how can we create means, create one variable and we can store in them. Okay, there are different type of variables are there. If you see here, some variable can change it, some variable can't change. Which are the variable value doesn't change, that one is called constant. If you observe here, what piece of information or values don't change during the course of a single day. Whenever, suppose if you writing some program, in that program a value is 10, later you want to update that a value to 15. So at the time it is called variable, but some value should not change throughout the program globally. So those type of things are called constant, it will not change. Okay, the best example is the pi value. Suppose if you want to do the operations on like a area of circle, area of circle equal to pi r square. So the pi value is constant, it will not change even this program or next program. So if you want to fix some value as a constant, then whenever some scientist is related to astronauts, astrology, they are using the some values like a light, velocity of light, velocity of sound, like this. They will measure the sound. Sometimes they will use the constants. So at the time these constants will be variable. Now it is clear, variable means that value will be changed. We can change it because we can perform the operations and we can update the variables. But coming to constant, the value of constant will not change. Okay, and these are the types of variables. See, number type is there. So all numerical data you can store, like a 1, 2, 3, 4, also -1, -2, like a lakhs of numbers you can store. But coming to string, alphanumerical value we can. So another thing is the boolean. Boolean means either two values only, just either true or false. Only two values only we can store in the boolean. Coming to spirit, when we are doing some scratch or else some type of gaming things, there wherever you want to note it down some value, so spirit value, it will give the coordinates. What is the x value and what is the value? These are the just four type of variables. Now in our programming we are using these four. And how to create a variable? Okay, you need to go to home, there all categorized blocks are there, you can go to variable, then there make a variable button, you can click on that make a variable button. If you click on that make a variable button, there it will create three blocks. The first block is the num, and second block is the set, and third block is the change. See, the first block holds the value. So how can we give the value? Using the set. Using the set block, we can give the value. So how can we see the values means and where it is storing means it is in the now. Suppose if you want to update or if you want to change, if you want to perform some operation, then you can go to change. This way we can create the one. Now we will go to some activities. We will do the activities and the one. Here I'm going to function. Okay, here I'm making the variable. Okay. So do you understand what I explained, or else I will explain one more time. If you see here, just variable. Okay, variable is a container, it holds some value. Variable is a container, it holds values. Okay, and how many types of value, how many types of things means here 3 types we are using, sorry 4 types, but here I am writing the 3 types. Okay, for your certification purpose I am writing the 4. Okay, and here if you observe here, so here see what is the first thing, numeric data. Okay, number we can call, and what is the second thing, string. What is the third thing, boolean. The fourth one, spirit. These are the values. In number, what is the best example for the numbers 10 or else -2, like that. String means you can call it STEM, robotics, like this. Boolean means only 2 values only, either true or false. Okay, coming to spirit, just it is a x comma y values you can store, like x coordinate and y coordinate values you can store. See, these are the number category blocks, these are the string, and this is the boolean values, and this is the spirit values. Okay, now every variable have 2 things. The first one is the variable name and variable value. Okay, first thing is the variable name, and second thing is the value. So for example, if you take the x equal to 10, if you write it, okay, in this one what is the variable name? Actually this is the variable and name. Okay, what is the value? This is the value. Okay, suppose if you write the like a another thing, if you write it like a name equal to, or else something count equal to, we can give the name. Okay, name equal to like a Venkat, if you write it like this. Okay, in this one what is the variable name? Here you can, this is the variable name and this one is the value. Okay, so this way we can do the thing. Now I will share the my screen on the, now we will create the variables. So here how to create a variable means, the first step is to click on the variable and go to make variable button. You can click on this here, and here you can write the variable. So today I want to do operations on count, so I am writing the count. Now I created, so 3 blocks are there. One is the count, another one is the set, another one is the change. Count is just holding the value. Set means it will, if you want to initialize the value, or else starting when if you want to give, then you can fix it here. And already some value is there, if you want to perform that some operation, then you can take the change. Now I will do small task. First I created the variable and I'm assigning the value to 0. So now see here, anything is showing here? If you play it also, nothing is showing. Why? Because here the value is 0, you put it, it is updated, but it is not displaying. So what we need to do, just we need to take the show number. Okay, the count value is where it is stored in the count block, so you can take the only count block and you can place it in the number. So now if you see the output, here it is showing the 0. Yeah, suppose if you update it to 5, okay, now see it will showing or not, just it is updated like that. Now you want to do some operations on that one. So how can you do the operations? Like making a change. So change by, okay, you just change by 1, you can keep it. Okay, any one value, 1 or 2 value you can keep. That means 5, the initial value is 5. Now change count by v2 bit. V initialize the 2. So 5 plus 2, 7. Actually it should be displayed as 7. But why should not displaying, it is displaying only 5? Because here what we need to do after that one, again if you want to see the updated one, again you need to show the number. Just you can use the show block to number. Then you can see here, suppose it is in starting value is 5, then later it is changing to 7. Okay, now I don't want to like that. I want to make my block like a continuously changing. So at the time what I will do, just I will take the for hour block, okay, or else repeat block also I can use. At present I am using the for hour block, then I am keeping my code in this one. Okay, so starting value I will give the 0, okay, and then I will place it here 1. Now you can see the result. Now the starting value is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like, okay, it is changing like this. Suppose we will do one thing. What are the other operations we can do? We can decrement also, -1. Okay, if I keep the -1, see, 1 second, I will start from the 10, or else I will just show you. Now the starting value is 0. Now it is turning to -1, -2, -3, -4. It is going like that. Now we will do small activity. That activity name is here like this. I am writing here. So we will do one activity. We should make the counter. Okay, counter. Like a counter or a timer we can call. The starting value should be 9. Okay, starting value equal to 9, and we should be stop at the 0. We need to make this one. So how can we make it? What is the steps? Step 1, okay, create a variable. Next, assign value equal to 9. Then later decrease the value. Okay, and fourth one, do second step and third step. Sorry, display the value. Here I forgot one thing. Okay, display the value, because we need to see it is decrementing or not, and do the repeat, or else repeat 3 and 4. How many times actually? Repeat 3 and 4. Stop the value at the 0. Okay, these are the steps. So how can we make it? Now see here, I'm taking the block here. I'm doing from starting onwards. Okay, I went to variable. I created a variable. It is a count. Okay, so on start, at the time of starting, my variable value should be 9. So I am assigning the value to 9. After that, I am displaying the value of 9. How can I display the count value? Just show variable, inside the 0 I can place the count. Okay, that's it. Then later what I need to do, I need to decrement the value. So if I decrement here, okay, how can we decrement? Go to variables, here change by -1. But where we can I keep? Suppose if I keep it here, it will execute only one time more. Okay, so I need to make it in a loop. So I know till now I know only for hour loop. Okay, for hour block only I will keep. So in the for hour I am placing the -1. Then later I want to display the one. Suppose if I see this one, just if I play it, okay, it will go to 9 only, but it is not showing the original number. So what can I do here? Just I will take the updated value, show number. I will display the updated value. Now here, if you keep it here, now you can see the result here. Start from 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. My program is completed. 1, 0, yo, but yes, see here, -1 and -2 is going. But what is my task? Actually I need to stop my program at 0, but it is going to minus also. So how can I stop at exactly 0? Then we will do one thing. We will take one logic loop that is called if. Okay, if the value is not equal to 0, then only these two lines should be work. Then once it reaches to 0, so what will happen? It stop the count. So how can we do it? Just take the equal to block. One side you can keep the variable, count variable. Another side you can put the 0. If it is not equal to 0, then only the two these two lines should be just update. Otherwise it should not work. Suppose it is a 9 equal to 0 or not, it will check it out. Suppose it is not, then I mean 9 not equal to 0, it is true, then these two lines will be executed. 8, 7, 6, 5. Once it reaches to 0, okay, 0 equal to 0, that means this condition is failed, it is not equal to. So this condition is failing, so these two lines will not execute. So our counter will be start at the 0. Now you can see this one. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. It stopped there because see here, first of all, we assign the 9 value. Okay, it display the 9 value. Then after that, it will come to here. If what is the 9 count value here? 9. 9 not equal to 0. Yes, the condition is true. If the condition is true, means these two lines will be executed. What is the first value? Change count by -1. So 9 minus 1 means 8. Now show number count means 8 it is showing. 8 it will be displayed. So for our loop, so again it will go here. Now 8 not equal to 0 or not? Yes, it is correct. Now change count by -1. So again it will come to 7. Like that it will repeat until 0 it will come. 0 not equal to 0. No, actually 0 is equal to 0. So the condition is fail. So if it is a fail, then it will not execute these two. Okay, again it is checking. It is stuck at 0, 1. Okay, this way it is working. Actually I made this one as a counter one, so I am giving the task. Okay, my task is like you can take your starting value. Okay, I will take the new thing, I will write it here. So you can create one timer one. Okay, and starting value you can start from 0 and end the value 9. Okay, this one you can try as your assignment, and you can just check it out, it is coming or not. Okay, so this is for variables. In this class we discussed about what is a variable and what are the types of variables, how can we perform the variables, and where we can use the variables. We discussed this thing. Okay, thanks for listening. Okay, thank you so much.